Vishal Kapoor joins us from the Standard Chartered office in Mumbai to answer your questions on investments. Vishal, welcome to the show. Our first question comes in from Naveen, writing in from Mumbai. He's 27 years old. He hopes to buy a home in the city in the next 5 years. He tells us he makes 26,000 rupees a month. He's been investing in mutual funds. He has a fixed deposit of 1 lakh and a term plan of 75 lakh rupees. Now he wants to know if his investments are on track to meet his goal.
Naveen, the good news is that you've started your planning very early. So you're 27, which is a good time to start. And the second is you've already built up some liquid assets, which is going to help you put at least the cash down that you need for the dream house in 5 years. Now, we don't have all the details, but we have adequate details to tell you that a house with a capital value of about 20 to 25 lakhs should be possible with the knowledge we have today, which is your current salary, which should allow you to take a loan of about 15 to 20 lakhs, plus the cumulative value of your savings. If you continue to save and the SIPs that you have continue, etc., these should allow you to target a house, one bedroom of about 25 lakh rupee capital value. Now, as you're aware, if the house is 500 square feet, that means that roughly the per square foot rate that you could target is about 5,000 rupees, which would be the outskirts of Bombay, but it would be Bombay. The other thing we would probably suggest is that if you do want maybe bigger house or maybe a more central locality in Mumbai than the outskirts, then what you have to watch out for is how you are using the salary increases that you will have over the next 5 years. You have to keep in mind India is growing fast and salaries are growing quite rapidly as well. So do keep in mind that as you get salary increases, try and get the bulk of these back into your savings plan towards the house rather than use it in consumption expenditure or lifestyle upgrades. If you combine the two, you might be able to extend the value of the house you're targeting to about 40 to 50 lakhs, which is significant. So be very careful about how you are using your future salary increases, and make sure they're going back into your savings. All the best with this plan.
Our next question comes in from Satish Kumar, who's 19 years old and he's starting young. He wants to invest in a mutual fund, but he's having trouble picking between HDFC Equity, HDFC Top 200 and Franklin India Blue Chip. He wants you to help him pick which fund he should be investing in. Vishal.
Hi Satish, I'm really impressed that at 19 you've already started thinking investments. All the best. Now I would need to understand whether you are experienced in some amount of equity. Do you understand the volatility of equity? And if you do, then I think you can choose any one of the 3 or 4 funds in the pure equity space that you've listed. They're all good quality funds, whether it's the HDFC Top 200 or the HDFC Equity, or the ones from DSP BlackRock, etc. So they're all good funds. You could choose any one and go for it. I would suggest that rather than lump sum, try and break this up into SIPs, because you will manage volatility better that way. Now, if you're not very exposed to equity, then I would recommend the balanced funds. Now, you've got the Birla Sun Life 95 as well as HDFC Prudence. Both are good funds. You could choose the Prudence to start with if you want a lump sum. But again, an SIP is a better way to manage.
Our last question comes in from Binodan, who's 30 years old, and he tells us he has about 15,000 rupees to invest every month. He wants to build a corpus of 10 lakh rupees in 5 years. He wants to know where he should be investing that money. Vishal.
Binodan, for the specific question that you've had, which is, for the 15,000 rupees you're willing to set aside for a 10 lakh goal, really you would have saved up about 9 lakh rupees. So it's not a very aggressive growth plan that you have for that money. The return expectation that you have is only 4 to 5%. In that case, you could very simply just keep it in a recurring deposit or a fixed deposit or any other form of fixed income like a fixed income fund. Keep saving through that and you should exceed your 10 lakh rupee goal. Now, if you do, and I notice that you are young and therefore you have the benefit of maybe allowing a bit more volatility, you could actually choose to be in equity funds through the same 15,000, in which case, assuming that the money could grow at 12 to 14% over the period, you could end up with a larger corpus of maybe 12 to 13 lakhs.
All right, Vishal, thank you so much for joining us on Investor's Guide. Remember, if you have questions, you can write to us. There's an email ID at the bottom of your screen. Send in your contact details as well so we can get in touch with you if we need more information.